There is a crisis right now in this industry. And the crisis is, how do we recruit 115,000 HVAC professionals in the next 4 years? This is what it's projected at. And my belief is that we've been asking the wrong question. We always ask the question, how do we recruit young people into this industry? I think that this is the wrong question that we should be asking. You know, over the last year, I've done a couple projects in the ocean industry and the agricultural industry, two other industries that are not traditionally the sexiest industries in the world. And what I learned was that the question that we should be asking is not how do we recruit young people, but more importantly, how do we show young people that they can improve their status in this industry? How do we show young people that they can improve their status in this industry? Let me explain. Now, I know status is an ugly word. When people think about status, they think about these things. They think about elites and wealth and luxury and class. This is what people think that status means. But status is simply the idea of how do you become valued and respected and admired by others. And if we want to recruit more young people into this particular industry, we have to figure out how do we give them status. We can look throughout history and find how others have used status to recruit people into their particular industries. I'll give you an example, going back really far. I'll go back to ancient Rome. You see, in ancient Rome, there used to be a sacred tradition. It was known as the Roman triumph. After Rome's military victories, the successful general would parade down the street in spectacular fashion, showcasing all the spoils of war, gold, exotic animals, rare objects. It was an incredible parade. It was kind of like the Super Bowl parade. This was the highest honor for any general. This was the day that bestowed the most status in society to the general. And as he would be waving to the supporters in Rome, in the streets there would be kids watching the general wave to everyone. And this was the day that bestowed the most status in society to the general. And guess what? Those kids would go home and be like, I want to be like the general. I want to go to the military. And this is why the Romans were able to be so successful for 1,000 years. They had over 200 or 300 Roman triumphs. Status. And guess what? Today, we see 1,000 Roman triumphs every single day. 1 million Roman triumphs happen every single day. And you see it on social media. People getting likes and comments and shares and status on social media. And guess what kids want to do the most when they grow up? The career that they want the most when they grow up. Well, they want to be YouTubers. They want to be TikTok stars. They want to be streamers. In fact, you know, I post videos on YouTube. I asked my daughter, I said, hey, do you want to be a YouTuber like daddy? And she was like, no, I want to be more like mommy. I'm like, what is that? What does mommy do? And she's like, mommy tells you what to do. I said, okay, all right. I was at a feedlot, and I asked one of the young farmers there, I said, hey, how do you think we could recruit more young people into this industry? And he gave me a response. He said, well, we could focus on purpose and sustainability and making a better earth. I'm like, dude, like this is like a political response. Let me reframe the question. How would you show other people that you have status in this job? And he thought about it for a second. He said, well, I get promoted, I own my own land, and I have freedom, unlike these corporate rats. And I'm like, that's it. That's the ad. And if I think about this industry, there's so many things going for us in this industry when it comes to status. I mean, these products that are coming out, I mean, they're so technologically advanced, right? There's so much tech put into all these products. I mean, even today, as they were rolling out the new product, I thought they were rolling out like a Tesla or something like that John was pulling out. This is status. How much opportunity there is in this particular space. How much technology is in this space. This is status. This is one of the very few positions that is today AI resistant, and a job that is flexible as well. These are status plays. And to me, the best status that you can give is allowing people to innovate, allowing people to be free. You know, in most organizations, they want to hire really innovative, creative, ambitious individuals, and in that first week, we suck out all those things from them. And today, we need leaders to enable change. We need leaders that will enable their people to be bold.